It has come to our attention that marami ng complaints about Facebook sa ating mga mamamayan. And what's worrisome to us at the NTF-ELCAC is that our page is in danger of being taken down, and it's the National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict. And my colleague, General Antonio Parlade, has been silenced a number of times, and me as well. My Facebook has been suspended, and on what grounds? For me, speaking the truth about the CPP, NPA, NDF, and this worries us a lot because we are very committed in ending this scourge, this 53-year scourge. And my post, for instance, was taken down because I wrote about Rappler. I was correcting Rappler because Rappler said that the ALCADEV schools, these ALCADEV schools that are terrorist training camps, are government regulated and privately owned. And this is an outright lie. And it's very dangerous. And Rappler also told the CPP, NPA, NDF line that these ALCADEV schools are benign and they're for senior high school students and agricultural schools for indigenous kids, no? So, but that's not true. These ALCADEV schools are not government regulated at all. In fact, they no longer exist precisely because wala silang DepEd accreditation. At saka, most worrisome of all, portal siya for human trafficking and kidnapping of our indigenous minors. And these schools, ALCADEV schools, misfit, all of that, have caused our people so much grief and suffering. And so, at dyan din, recruitment din yan para maging NPA yung mga bata na yan and to be political cadres of the CPP, NPA, NDF. And because I said that, my post was suspended, my account was suspended for 30 days. So, this is worrisome to us. We take it seriously because this is a matter of national security. It's not an isolated incident. It has come to our attention that a lot of accounts that are for government have also been taken down for the flimsiest of reasons. And we would like to tell the Filipino people that we are serious about defending our country and our citizenry. So we are working closely with Facebook, and we hope that something comes out of it. But I would also like to tell the Filipino people that there is no price tag to us for our national sovereignty and our national security. So I guess that's it. And we will take this as far as we can.
Thank you very much, Usec Lorraine. If anyone have quick questions po, because in the future po, we will be talking with Facebook. But for now, if you have any questions if you want to ask Usec Lorraine Badoy. Also here with us po is Usec Layug of CICC. So if there are legal concerns, maybe can actually bring it up as well. Kung may mga questions po tayo, we can ask away.
So I'll just add na lang. I'm going to add, okay?
Okay po, Usec.
We had a talk with Facebook, a series of talks talaga. All these years we've been engaging with them. But this time this is different because with DICT on board and the legal cluster of the National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict, we are ready to take it to the next step, which is to file cases against either Facebook or Rappler, so that our country is protected from communist terrorist groups, from this communist terrorist group, the CPP, NPA, NDF. Okay.
Thank you. From the previous meetings, Usec, what happened out of it po? Ano po yung nangyari? Yung mga first two po yata na meetings?
There were agreements, certain agreements that were made between Facebook and ourselves, which is closer working relationship. But we'll see how it goes, because this has been a long-standing thing since we sat in office, since the Duterte Administration sat in office. We've been working closely because why? There's 75 million Filipinos on Facebook, and we're one of the highest, we're like the top users of Facebook. Therefore, the government has to be there, and we make sure that our citizens are protected and defended. And right inside Facebook are, for instance, sites where recruitment of our youth into the violent extremist group, the CPP, NPA, NDF, continues to happen, which is why this government is highly invested in working with Facebook to make sure that this atrocity just really stops.
Thank you, Usec. Probably a question po for Usec Layug, sir. Are there any mechanisms or any parts of Facebook po that you would like po sana for Facebook to improve, sir, regarding this matter?
Yeah, we have two concerns for Facebook that I think they should act on. First is a grievance mechanism. So as Usec Lorraine said that there are around 73 million users for accounts for Facebook ang mga Pilipino. Ang problema is we don't have a clear-cut grievance mechanism where we can complain dun sa mga account natin dun sa Facebook. We even asked our office, we also experienced yung difficulties complaining kasi there are these cases. Pinunta namin sila sa BGC office nila, sarado yung BGC office, and then you just file sa tech support nila. And then you'll just wait kung magre-reply sila o hindi. So it's very frustrating for Filipinos na or our citizen na maybe they were victims of cyber criminal activities and they don't have any avenue to report yung yung mga concerns nila. So yun yung una natin. Pangalawa is we're also looking into the talking with them to look for a reportorial mechanism, a proper reportorial mechanism for them to report to us kung ano yung mga ano yung mga cases na na-handle nila, yung mga reports na inaksyonan nila, and then how they handled it, and ano yung mga user accounts na tinake down nila, and maybe an explanation kung bakit nila na-take down itong mga accounts na to. Yun yung dalawang natin for us to have a healthy working environment, cyber environment with with Facebook. And we're also looking at other content host providers or social media platforms in order for us to have a uniform standard of protecting our people and our citizenry sa cyberspace. Kasi itong cyber domain, ito ngayon ang nagiging concern ng natin lahat, no? Since we're shifting to a digital, we're shifting to the digital world, yung digital pivot na tinatawag nila, kailangan masabayan natin na maprotektahan din yung interest ng ating mga kababayan. And may project din natin yung ating national sovereignty sa cyber domain. Yun ang so that's all for our office. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Anyone can answer po. May nagtanong po, anonymous. What are the chances that these accounts are victims of a concerted effort by groups of people with their own agenda?
May I answer that? If
Yes,
we're talking about the CPP, NPA, NDF, most definitely it is the concerted. And there are so many of them there on Facebook. Gabriela is there, Anak Bayan is there, LFS is there, CEGP, all of that, they're all there. And just the other day, 2 nights ago, on the St. Bridget School site, was this organization, Idinayale, that was recruiting children, senior and junior high school students. And they had as their guests high-ranking party members of the CPP, NPA, NDF, Sara Elago, and Sol. No? So imagine, right under our very noses, this is happening to our children. No? This is totally unacceptable. So the question is, yeah, they're there. And it's really concerted. And this is what concerns our government.
Thank you, Usec. From PIA 6 po, si Ma'am Jemian Guillermo. Good afternoon, Usec. Aside from your account daw po, ma'am, that was taken down, do we have data or would you know kung maybe on a personal level po, kung kaninong accounts pa po ang binaba nila or ang dinown po nila? Would you know, Usec?
Yung mga alam ko, yung mga pro-Duterte, kasi ang report sa akin, wala namang anti-Duterte. Wala namang anti-Duterte na binababa kahit na gaano kasinungaling, kahit na gaano ka-libelous na yung sinasabi tungkol sa Pangulo at sa ating gobyerno. Pero yung mga accounts nila, Crisette, Loretta Chu, recently yata si Jason si CJ Hero, basta lahat pro-Duterte, MJ Cambiao yata, pati siya. Pero may mga suspensions na, and yung I think yung kay MJ didn't even have anything to do with with the Dutertes, or if it did, parang napakaliit lang, and it wasn't even I'm sorry, I don't have the details right now. It's not at the top of my head, but the ones that are being taken down are the accounts of the pro-Duterte bloggers. And worrisome is also the page of the National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict.
That is true, Usec. Most especially that the page is actually already verified, and they had the tenacity, the goal to actually do that. So that's really concerning. Anyone else po who has a question? Because if not, we can wrap up this press conference, because I'm sure there will be more future press conferences that have to deal with the social media platform.
Yeah, Angel, I want to say
none.
Angel,
yes, you said.
I want to say that this is not going to be the first time. We just want to have a conversation with the Filipino people so that they know that their government is really on top of the situation. And it may seem like nothing's happening right now, but that's not the truth. We really are moving so that we can really defend and protect our people and our nation.